fairly typical hazy day here in Old LA as we're ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium. Today, a matchup out of the National League West between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Kyle Redmond will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box, Nicholas Velasquez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For San Francisco, the third baseman, Nicholas.
Now here's the first offering. Fouled off.
First pitch, 105.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Eric Fuller. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Just underway here in Southern California. So a full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Lowe, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
In now, Mitch Drew, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263, 21 homers and 65 RBIs. Now the 1-0.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And that's ball 3 now, as it just misses below the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Stan Conley, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 8 home runs, and 46 driven in. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 is a heater in there for a strike. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Low rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
So now to the plate, Derek Hills, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And it's fouled away. Another protective swing that time, and another foul ball as the count stays at 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Giants 2, the Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Number 45, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
And now here is J.C. Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, J.C. Ray.
And the pitch. He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Gonna be a tough play, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
To the plate now, Dylan Netzel. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really did have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Brandon Smith. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Danny D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. So now here is Daryl Cooley, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So in now for San Francisco, Lenny Andrews. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping in now, number 45. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, Nicholas Velasquez.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Nicholas Velasquez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 1 left for San Francisco, but they're on top 2-0. Now into the box, Joaquin Marte. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Joaquin Marte.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
In now, Julius Collins, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Brenner, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
1-2 now. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 2 full. Giants on top, 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping up is Eric Fuller. Tripled and later scored first time around.
Eric Fuller.
Now here it comes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch-out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Lowe, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mitch Drew, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Stan Conley. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball that misses. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next to bat for the Giants, Derek Hills. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's set. Here it comes.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Now another 1-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Ready now is Chase Mitchell, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Drew is right there, 1 down.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
Next for the Dodgers, Calvin Sharp. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it to third with a triple. So with the runner safely at third with 1 away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. At the plate, Kyle Redmond, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Popped up. Velasquez is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, J.C. Ray.
Next up for Los Angeles, J.C. Ray grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. Over to first, and that retires the side. Dodgers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Daryl Cooley.
Daryl Cooley.
Now here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Lenny Andrews.
Next, here is Lenny Andrews. He flew out in his last AB. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Andrews, an Ohio native. This is his first year at the big league level. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And 2-2. This is foul right side. Another 2-2 offering.
Can't lose, Bull.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
And now the Giants pitcher, number 45. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
Yeah, he's already shown he can get the job done, executed flawlessly last time up. Look for the same idea here.
And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. From the stretch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nicholas Velasquez.
So next to bat will be Nicholas Velasquez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fly ball out to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up is the shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
Shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
Here's the first pitch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box now, Brandon Smith, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
0-2, here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Joaquin Marte, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a curveball taken for strike two.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
One ball.
Fastball well outside.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate now, Julius Collins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Struck out in his first at-bat. And that one yanked just foul. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They trail things here 2-0. So here is Eric Fuller.
Leading off for San Francisco, the shortstop, Eric
Wheels and deals. Here's the
Fuller.
first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, right
Digging
fielder,
in will be Jimmy Lowe. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mitch
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Drew, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball left outside.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For the Dodgers.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate is Evan Brenner. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in next, Chase Mitchell flew out last time up. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back easily. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1-2.
Ball 2. Next up, 2-2.
A runner at second, nobody out. Still 2-2. From the stretch. Popped up. Conley is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
Next up is Calvin Sharp. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. One out and a runner on second base. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball in.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Chris Kelly will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29, Chris Kelly.
As a look, now the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-1 home.
Ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he got him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, J.C. Ray, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
The batter, number 11.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
So now to the plate, Dylan Netzel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Terry Hill will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 82, Terry Hill.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Stan Conley.
Dan Conley.
And now a pitch on the way, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Giants now take a 3-2 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Standing in now, Derek Hills, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first down.
The catcher, Daryl Cooley.
Up next, Daryl Cooley. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
The 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
1 out, nobody on. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
At the plate, Lenny Andrews. He pops it up, and that's going to land foul. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Ball that time.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 45.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 45. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Grounded to short. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Giants add on 1 more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 3-2 San Francisco. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brandon Smith, and they could use a spark from him here.
Brandon Smith.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Hills onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Joaquin Marte. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground at first, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going to whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positive.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The right fielder, Evan Brenner.
Next, it'll be Evan Brenner trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's set. The 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Lowe will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 3-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nicholas Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Liner towards second. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Into the box, Eric Fuller. Pitch out, nothing doing. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brenner will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Giants, the right fielder, Jimmy Lowe.
Stepping in next, Jimmy Lowe. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Now the first pitch. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next to the Giants, the center fielder, Mitch Drew.
Now to bat, Mitch Drew. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First delivery to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And this will be fouled away. Two and two. Here it is. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. One left for San Francisco. They're up 3-2. Calvin Davidson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 37, Calvin Davidson.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Chase Mitchell as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
The third baseman, Chase Mitchell.
Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Calvin Sharp, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, Dero, you have the pitchers spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make a move here for another bat.
Angel Sanchez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Angel Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. And even 20 home runs, 57 runs batted in. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 home. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, center fielder, J.C.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, J.C. Ray. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
From the belt, the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Great job
The
of
batter,
hustle
number
there by the
11.
base runner.
Shortstop.
That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Brandon Carter takes over pitching duties, looking to
Now
get that
pitching
final
for
out now here in this 7th inning.
number 75, Brandon Carter.
Stepping in now, Dylan Netzel as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Dodgers strand a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. Philip Hester will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Stan Conley.
The first baseman, Stan Conley.
Here it comes. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, the second baseman, Daryl Cooley.
Striding in is Derek Hills. He bounced out last time up. And now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there.
Now
that's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
So now to the plate, Daryl Cooley, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's in time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. At the plate now, Lenny Andrews, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The 2-2 pitch.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next to the Giants. Your
Raul
attention,
Ruiz
please.
will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Whoa. Ruiz.
From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. Ah, way to get dirty. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment.
Your
Dexter
attention, please.
Phipps is on to
Now
pitch out of the
pitching for
bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 17, Dexter Phipps.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Brandon Smith.
Leading up
And they could
for
use
the
a
Dodgers,
spark from him here.
The first baseman, Brandon Smith.
First pitch on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the
Now
leadoff man on
batting,
base is, and it's true.
Rocky.
So in the 8th inning of a one-run game,
Marquez.
that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Joaquin Marte. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Julius Collins.
So stepping in is Julius Collins. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail 3-2. Vaughn Nunez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Nunez.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Nicholas Velasquez. First pitch of the AB on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. This year against right-handed pitching, Velasquez has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Swing and a liner. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to dig in, Eric Fuller. He's 1 for 4 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Jimmy Lowe. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
That's a ball.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And his commands letting him down here. It's 3-0. Mitch Drew would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Giants down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Dale Wolf is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
22, Dale Wolf.
So now to the plate, Evan Brenner. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
The right fielder, Evan.
And now the first pitch. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Next up, Chase Mitchell. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner will get back standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
0-1 count and the pitch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Next to hit is
Second
Calvin
baseman,
Sharp. Singled in his last at bat.
Sharp.
pitch on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Up top, it's 2-0. 1 out, 1 on in a one-run game. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door
21.
wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Christopher Schwabenland will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Christopher Schwabenland.
He's set and the pitch. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Schwabenland is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, J.C. Ray. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The San Francisco Giants, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Number 45 earns his 8th victory of the season. Dale Wolf records the save, his 24th on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.